งก่อนดีไหมขอแค่เธอลองเปิดหัวใจฉันเข้าไปแค่นิดเดียวแค่ชั่วครู่เท่านั้นไม่เห็นเป็นอะไรให้แก้มเธอเปลี่ยนเป็นสีแดงหัวใจเต้นรัวเร็วแรงดวงตาปลือปล่อยแบบนั้นน่ารักดีจังตาย I know you like it Come closer with me again หวานมันดังลูกหวานสวยจนแทบลืมหายใจฉันคิดว่าฉันสามารถทำให้ปากเธอหวานยังสุดองได้มากกว่านั้นว้าวลองดูไหมลองดูไหมให้ฉันปิดปากเธอไว้แล้วเธอจะลืมทุกสิ่งให้เธอยอมได้ลองทิ้งทุกเรื่องที่หนักหนาในใจทิ้งไปก่อนไม่เห็นต้องแบกมันไว้ไม่จำเป็นต้องคิดอะไรอย่างน้อยตอนนี้ให้เธอลิ้มลองกลืนกินฉันและให้ฉันกลืนกินในความคิดของเธอทำให้โลกใบนี้ละลายว่าพราบเลยไม่เป็นไรตรงหน้าของเธอคือฉันไม่ต้องสนอะไรทั้งนั้นให้ตอนนี้มันเป็นความฝัน
Goblins ahead.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide. If not over, then through. Softer than a whisper. Have to keep going. Carefully now. Wonder if the gods are watching me. This calls for careful footwork. Time to press ahead. wonderful. Torment!
There is work to do. We must keep going.
Another step forward.
Swift and lethal. This is your end.
Hungry for the slaughter. Excellent. Over here. Into the shadows. Finding my way. Allow me to demonstrate. Of course.
Torment!
Need to stay focused.
Dissolve!
Time to strike.
There's blood in the air. No holding back. Death is but a word away.
Can't give up. Not now. Heading there. I will ascend.
Go for the throat.
Should mind my step. I don't need any attention right now. Good idea, I think.
way.
Let me recite their demise. Keep them guessing.
You will not take me.
Two steps at a time. The blade will not bend.
Another fight. Let's go.
I will not know failure. Need to act fast. Take you. Got to move.
Mistra Rill.
Moving.
Well, so much for peace.
Can't give up.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Victory awaits. I am fury. I am death.
I don't fancy their chances.
time to waste.
At least things have stayed interesting. Need to find a way forward.
Blacketh's will be done.
Where am I needed?
Looking ahead. How much farther can I go?
The air is ripe with magic. Yes?
Never a dull moment. All right, what now? Have to keep going.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Back off. Nose. Claws. Teeth. Fram. Trail. Runner. Fleetfoot. Courier Company. Letters. Delivery to Baldur's Gate. In Bank. Standard issue.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you. You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. Valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Whew. I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks. So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Go on. We're listening.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for your throat.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same.
Very well.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
A lot on my mind.
Smell that? Blood. This whole plain reeks of it.
That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't it?
I do not need awakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
One day I'll catch a break.
I'd be rather enjoying this journey, were I not racked with pain.
Hang on. Those paladins I need to stomp are that away. Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news. Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
vandal's been damaging property around here. You have a feeling you're under suspicion. You have a convincing air of innocence about... An act of vandalism has taken place. You might want to clear up this particular mess. You sense confessing your sins here.
Saddle up. Excuse.
You devil! Stay back!
Ye gods, come back for us, have you, devil? Anders, the beast has returned.
I've got a long road ahead.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home. The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike. I'll tell you whatever you wish to know. Just let us live, please.
This is rich. They serve the archdevil Zariel. Biggest liar in all the realms. Seems her servants have picked up some of Mummy's tricks. Believe me, these sneaky fucks won't stop till they have me hog-tied at her feet.
It isn't true. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you. Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Still breathing, despite everything.
Shall we dance? Just be quick.
The lance board is set. Step to it.
Time to strike. My path be true. Got to concentrate. Moving. Focus. I'm ready.
Ready for another round? Find a route. I got this. Born for this.
No holding back. Stay at my feet.
Shall we cut and run?
I speak, they burn.
Can't afford to let up.
Don't mind if I do. Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Not big enough. Now get up!
Best be on my way.
I'd love to, thanks. Fuck you!
Should get these wounds taken care of.
Well, well, well. Just try it, sorry. Come That ought to do it. Let's ride.
Let's get going.
Those gnolls, brutalized. And I smell brimstone. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after face... Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down. Wild, right? And believe it or not, I'm one of Zariel's least mutilated pets. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Thank you.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover. It's fair to say her intimacy is not easily won. Nevertheless, I did. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I don't discredit my reasoning. Alas, that my execution was rather less sound. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however, I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, We might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Lovely little pick-me-up.
Defender of the people. Still breathing, despite everything. Defender of the people.
That orb seems powerful. It is extracted.
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
What path lies before me? Out of sight, out of mind. Here goes nothing. Delicious.
Swift and lethal. I will not know failure.
Let my enemies fall. A tale for the ages.
Ready. Your time has come.
Now this is my happy place.
fury. I am death. Taste my fury.
No choice but to keep going.
I will ascend.
Fall by my hand. Light on my feet. I'm done. Can't wait to sleep. Smoke. Something's burning.
Something over there.
From this distance between El Terrell and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Ah. That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
All right, time to skulk about. Let's see what you're hiding. All right then.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Let's turn someone inside out. Yes, here.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Good move. Battlefield of the Fields. Coming through.
close ranks. On I go.
Survival is all that matters. Time to press ahead.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. Sensing your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Let's go.
A spell a day.
I will ascend.
Taking position.
No time to waste.
Poor fucker. Over there.
Never a dull moment. Light on my feet.
Time to deal some punishment.
Be quick.
Creator. Destroyer.
I am fury. I am death.
a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her. Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists. Your tadpole wriggles, contented, as she tears out her own throat.
By the gods! Are any of my crew still alive out there? This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Thanks, but that won't be necessary. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you look like you know how to handle your... You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you. Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zaris would have our hides if we lost it. Black Hand be thanked. I didn't think anyone would find us. We'll take the chest back to the hideout. I owe you a drink. Lots of drinks. Since when does a mule know what it carries?
I'll be glad when we're out of this bloody cage.
Another step forward.
Let's get on with it.
Charmed, I'm sure. How delicious.
action, not reaction.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Can't slow down.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky. I'm fine. And
Ah,
so's
your
the
courage,
chest,
Gale.
more importantly.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always told me to be a gracious host.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Bodies everywhere. Or sabotage.
My faith protects me. Have to keep pushing.
Eager for battle.
Teachers care when we would be reckless. Teachers certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Time to rest. Don't waste a step.
The corpse running.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. Only a coward would speak ill of the fallen. Would that the arrow had pierced your heart instead. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I hear hear shouting. Someone needs help.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Raiding, burning, killing slaves. Good raid. Kidnap the Duke for the Absolute.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Take prisoners to Moonrise.
The spell.
Duke Ravengard could...
Ravengard?
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push! Inside!
Coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
I can't move. Someone help!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Get me out! Get me out! Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me! I think that's it! Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Into the fray.
Well, hello.
proceeding.
Find a way out!
Defender of the people.
Maggots will be done. An efficient path.
I'm needed. Here I come, ever onward.
Attention!
Seek and you shall find me. Of course.
Don't touch me, shall we?
Making me sweat. Marching. Soldier. Karlak incoming.
What am I to do? No time for dally.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
What's next, I wonder? I must keep going.
Graveyard helm.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Well, by the living gods, I couldn't have asked for a finer savior. Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father. As well you should. He is the great champion of the Council. Commander of the Flaming Fist, the binding force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Will, you must hold little love for your father. But please...
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
Moonrise Towers,
along the old road. That place is cursed unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city,
approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can.
Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when
Shit. You can put distance between you and yes, Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Ulder Ravengard, the most influential Duke in the city.
Just the one. Yours truly. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hand. I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
These boots have seen everything.
We have yet to find Zoru. Or have you so quickly forgotten? He has seen my people, and where we find Githyanki, we will find their crash. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
At the ready. Untouched stack of hay. Mustn't be any horses around.
Horse feed. Unburned for now. Horse feed. Unburned for now.
There's something hidden here, in the hay. Let's try this way.
Hey-ho. Soldier?
Monsters everywhere. Kill. No. You're not one of them at all. I was ready to run you through. My mistake for an attack. Monsters. They took the shiny one. He killed many. Yes, it was screaming, waving around its... I made him stop screaming. Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
You spot a man crouching.
Bugger! Oh, hell, dwarves. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick.
Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Nice.
All right.
Give up now.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lass who saved us from the gnolls. Let her in.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
Phew. Let me at it.
Careful.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Watch your back.
Traps. How considerate. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Don't get comfortable. What's that? You don't want to keep Zaris waiting. Believe me.
Don't know why we don't just kill him.
Look, there's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my
Keep it quiet.
Besides,
You. Zaris may have welcomed you, but I can see you're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me. You were rather quick for the return of her prize artist, my patron. Tenfold whatever ransom these clods tried to squeeze from you, I guarantee it. As far as you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness. I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about. So maybe I was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
Just watching your artist paint.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. No, don't tell me. There's nothing so well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service. A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
She offered me a future. And so, in a fit of madness, I told her of my past. Of the woman I'd loved before she found me. Love still, in truth. She was less than pleased. I made a timely retreat into the countryside. To paint and clear my head. To choose, I suppose. Indeed. One to split the very soul. But I dare not dwell on it any longer, lest I weep. And we have your reward to consider. What? Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some. I suppose I can endure the walk sober. Suffering has become an old friend, after all. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Lovely little pick-me-up.
Any falls behind, I'll leave them for the fist. And in no state to...
Thanks again. Hope Zari's treated...
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zentarim look out for their own. Even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon. Someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
All right.
Pick up the pace!
Nothing to see.
do.
Moving in. That's curious.
That wall's an illusion. Hiding what, I wonder? Doesn't work.
Watch your back. Should be easy.
Do we have to spend so long poking glowing rocks? Mushroom? I'd much rather be outside, with the sun on my skin.
You've only just come to tolerate sun and you're already nostalgic. If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. Reduce the color.
Looks like a trap there.
What now?
Gods, what's happening?
Easy. Step lightly.
These fungal spores are everywhere.
More are coming.
That voice. What was that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Careful. If we can hear it, perhaps it...
They're coming.
This place is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
No book or painting could ever do its strange beauty justice. But perhaps our stories might, when we return to the surface.
This is gonna feel good.
Victory awaits.
Forever dauntless. Today you fall.
Let's finish this.
The dice roll in my favor. Life comes easy these days.
My turn.
Time to strike. Talk to me.
Battle of wits.
Put him up.
I am fury. I am death.
Battle favors the fearless. Might will prevail.
My faith will protect me.
Swords meet sorcery.
Fuck yes. Ready for this?
Never wanted the easy path.
to cure you.
To be deemed worthy by the great Lae'zel of Kresh Kalir.
Continue as you have, Karlach, and you will achieve the same.
Mine for the taking. With ease. Broken bones. Must have fallen.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Known to cause confusion. Best not get too close. That might be worth a look. With haste.
Those things are vicious.
Torch stalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
King spores.
Damn it
The
all.
Myconid means to raise the dead.
Spent much time in the end?
Some.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts. Girls' garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Some dusty temple. It doesn't matter. They'll work my clan to death before they ever get near it. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here... I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. On I go.
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwergar killed their children. They should pay the price for the cruelty.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
The sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
The sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
We breathe life into the dead, make a fine host for my growing children.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Time to press ahead.
That's curious.
I reckon it might be enough to cover. Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name. Right. Never mind. Please. I know better than to promise he'll find his own way out. I'll wait a little longer. Well?
My faith will guide me.
Let me work my magic.
Keep your distance, darling.
Indolence breeds madness.
A hero at heart.
Come on, let's go.
Right now. Waiting for that idiot Balin's return. Unless you've seen him, we don't have much to discuss. Like I told you already, I'm waiting for that lummox Balin. The rest is my own business. Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
The creature cringes, overwhelmed by the throngs. It reveals its own home in reply, a humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Dwegar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwergar rot. I mean to join you. I am the danger, and I am the cure. They erased my people. I will erase theirs. In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it. Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Have to keep going.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Oh, yeah. Herman, is that you?
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
No one's stopped me yet.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Light on my feet.
There you are, my friend. Oh, that. A scratch. I ran afoul of a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. So's any meal worth having. It's nothing compared to, well, other things I could be dining on, but significantly better than the rats and bugs Cazador served me. I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power over me. Because those with power can do whatever the hell they want. Is it? What good is freedom if I'm always watching the shadows? No. I'll be safe when I'm powerful enough to grind Cazador into the dust. Powerful enough to do whatever the hell I want. Oh, I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun. I spent centuries as the victim of a corrupt man. It was the mind flayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing the
What a day.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said, not Zariel's victims.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Keeping the old turnip.
No. I cannot.
You recall the Fezras, the energy of the Underdark. The Myconid might die if isolated from it.
These boots have seen everything. fearless, fleet of foot. Time to push my luck again.
What should I do? Let's make this quick.
One can't always be a gentleman. On it.
All right, Karlak, it's go time. Under their noses.
This is your end.
Something feels off about this tree. Moving in. This is my time. Fleet of foot.
Victory awaits.
This is my time. 2 steps at a time.
On my way.
On the victor's path.
Taking position.
Concentrate.
Watch this.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Silence! I am breathing life.
Still alive. So that's progress. These notes, there's an adamantine forge down here.
Something's guarding it. Something vulnerable to a hot hammer, whatever that is.
Need to find a way forward. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
This is my time.
Gods, it's hot in here. I've got it.
Survival is all that matters.
I need your help. Your help.
On the victor's path.
Let's cut your fire, baby. much longer like this.
What's next?
Time to take a...
I wonder what the next move is.
What to do?
Don't be shy.
A long way to go still.
Take you.
No time to waste.
At least things have stayed interesting. Another step forward.
Chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading. Your magic erupts, violent and powerful.
Something's wrong. Your mana betrays you. What curse has this plant wrought? Then I shall make up for your shortcomings, as I have all along. Sarcasm. Magnificent. Now come and be heedful. The shadows are watching.
These gouges. Something's marking its territory. Best be careful.
Action, not reaction. Without delay. This way.
Hit him hard. Keep him pace.
Still breathing, despite everything. With haste. Bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all. Forge at the blacksmith.
There's no time to waste.
Watch and learn.
keep going.
Smell blood. Easing up. Come on, Karlak. Show me who you are. Time to strike. Let my name be known.
Victory is assured. Forever dauntless.
Need to act fast.
This is gonna feel good. Eat it.
I will ascend.
You bow or you break.
Miss this.
This feels good. No holding back. Never a dull moment.
Lovely little pick me up.
Best be on my way.
ไอ้มันแดงแดงรอที่ไหน